If you start taking care of your mornings like you should, you start owning them, making sure that you are intentional about everything that you're doing in your mornings, then your entire day, I promise, your entire day will be the best. Hi, my name is Agnes. Welcome back to the journey. On this channel, I share ways in which I elevate my life and make myself a better person. So I talk about financing, I talk about self-development, and I talk about health and wellness. So welcome if you are new, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. And please, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe so that you don't miss any video that I post, and hit those notification bells. So let's talk about how waking up at 5 a.m. changed my life. So like most people, I used to wake up like 30 minutes before my work day, and I'll just like quickly jump into the shower, grab something to eat, get in the car, and get stuck in traffic for an hour. By the time I get to work, I'm extremely tired. Like already my day is starting on a worse kind of way it could. And you could just imagine, if you're starting your day already tired, frustrated, and all kind of those stuff, then it will have like bad effect throughout the day. And mind you, at that time I was working like in a customer facing role, so I was always facing angry customers. People will come with their problems, so like I had like a miserable life every time when I think about it, because I was always tired, I was always in a bad mood. But anyway, that changed when I read the book called The 5 a.m. Club. So the whole idea behind the 5 a.m. Club is that if you wake up an hour earlier and work on yourself, be intentional with your morning, then your day will definitely go well. So this book came at a pivotal time in my life. This was just because I was just about to give birth. I was pregnant, and I knew for a fact that I had to change my routine. I couldn't continue the way my life was going. So I read the book. I decided I was going to implement everything they said on the book, and like I swear to you guys, my life changed. So today I'm going to break down the benefits that I reaped from waking up at 5 a.m. on how it transformed my life, and also how it can transform your life. So whether you are a night owl, or you are a morning person, or you just wake up whenever you want, or whatever that it is, you can still benefit from this book called The 5 a.m. Club. Now, if you're able to, it will be a great idea for you to read this book and understand it for yourself. But I'm going to speak about the most important things that are related to me and how it transformed my life. So let's get into it. For those of you who do not plan to read the book, basically what exactly is the 5 a.m. Club? So this is a book by Robin Sharma, where it introduces the idea that when you own your mornings, you elevate your life. So like the premise is simple. Like when you wake up at 5 a.m. and dedicate that first hour of your day to activity that nurture your mind, body, and soul, then your day becomes better and you become a better person. So you don't necessarily have to wake up at 5 a.m. Just if you could just wake up like an hour before your normal time, and what you do during that hour is the most important thing. So that hour will be broken up into 20 minutes. Like you can break it up the way you want, but I broke it up the way it was broken up in the book. 20 minutes of physical activity where you exercise, where like the idea is for you to sweat, because when you sweat, you release hormones that set you up for success in terms of your energy levels. Then the other 20 minutes, you focus on reflecting. So this could be like prayer, meditation, whatever that you do, but it has to be a quiet time of reflection. So for me, it was prayer. So I would just sit, I would pray, I would talk to God, I would read my Bible, and my life started improving, because the wisdom that we get from the Bible and the peace that you get by praying, for me, it was just everything. And then the last 20 minutes, you have to focus on your personal growth. So this is about you, the things that you can learn. So let's say, for example, you can read a book, like a personal development book, you can listen to a podcast, or you can do your work, something that is going to help you advance forward. So that is the 1 hour that you just dedicating to yourself. And this was so important for me, because as moms, as mothers, we are always taking care of other people, always. And when you start your day by taking care of yourself, you feel empowered, you feel even strong, because you can't pour from an empty cup. we definitely cannot pour from an empty cup. So instead of me just waking up to my daughter and having to feed her and do everything for her and then move on to my husband, waking up at 5 a.m. helped me to focus on myself first. I focused on myself. I did the stuff that made me happy. And by the time they woke up, then I knew that I'd already taken care of myself. Now I was more prepared, more willing to take care of them, like in the nice way, right? So some of the benefits that you get from waking up early and working on yourself is that you are going to get enhanced focus and clarity. So when you wake up at an hour early, specifically at 5 a.m., it's so quiet, it's calm, like there's no distractions. For me, my daughter was still sleeping, so I knew that it was just me and my mind. So I took my time to reflect, to think about my plans and everything. And by doing that, I was starting my day on a good note because my focus was enhanced and I had more mental clarity because I just took time to reflect and I took time to think deeply, to plan my day and to plan my work. So enhanced focus and mental clarity is the main effect, is the main benefit, like the most important benefit that you get by waking up at 5 a.m. And then the second one is just that you get your time for personal growth. It's funny how when we start waking, we just think that, okay, it's done. I don't have to study anymore. I don't have to learn any new thing anymore. Because it's just like, okay, I just went to university for like 5 or whatever amount of years, and now I'm working and then I don't have to learn anymore. That is so wrong because like the moment you stop learning, you stop growing. So giving yourself that time in the morning, it can be as little as 20 minutes, or you can even make it more depending on what you want. But if you can just dedicate about 20 minutes to self-developing yourself. So for me, I started reading books. So like those 20 minutes of personal development will definitely compound. And then let's say, for example, if you just start, for me, I just started learning about basic finances for like 20 minutes. And then eventually I felt like, oh, okay, you know what? I can even start a YouTube channel and start talking about my finances. So personal development is another benefit that you get. The next one is increased productivity. Starting your day early will give you a productivity edge. Like most people wake up like at 8, 9 or 10. By the time they wake up at around those times, you have already done so much. You already feel like you've achieved like what they would achieve by 12 or 1, you achieved by the time they wake up. Like you are just a step ahead. Like if you snooze, you lose. So the earlier you wake up and start working on your life and start getting your stuff together, the better. I saw that in my own life. Okay, and the other benefit that you get is that you get better mental and physical health. The next benefit is stronger discipline. Waking up at 5 a.m. specifically is super hard. But the more you do it, the more you stick to doing it, the easier it becomes. And when you build that discipline around waking up early, you will see the ripple effects around the other areas of your life, your relationship, your habits, your work. You just become more disciplined. Like for me, that when I became more disciplined by waking up at 5 a.m., I started even seeing results in my work because I knew that when I said I'm going to do something, it was done. It was getting done. Okay, and the first benefit about waking up at 5 a.m. was that you are going to have improved, enhanced focus and clarity. And the same thing will happen in terms of your mood and energy. When you start your day early, apparently you'll have a better mood. You'll have better mood and more energy. Because when you start your day early and exercise, you release hormones that set you up for success. And the other thing is also that waking up early aligns with your circadian rhythm. This is like the rhythm of your sleep. When you're like, okay, this is the time for me to wake up. This is the time for me to sleep. So when you are consistently waking up early, that becomes like your routine. Then you get like a better circadian rhythm. You start sleeping better at night. You get like better quality of sleep. And last but not least, you just get like a greater sense of purpose. When you start your day early, when you're intentional about your day, you are organized, you set goals and you go for them, you feel more in control of your life. And that's what I mean by greater sense of purpose. You know what you need to do in order for your life to move forward. You are just in control. And that was actually the main, this is what I mean when I say that waking up at 5 a.m. changed my life, because It's made me realize what is my purpose and how can I move forward. Those are the benefits that you can get by waking up at 5 a.m. And remember that the idea is that you just need to wake up an hour earlier than your normal time and use that hour intentionally to work on yourself. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and switch on those notification bells. And let me know in the comments what's your current morning routine like. How is it working for you? What are the tweaks that you can make to your current morning routine to make your life great? Thank you so much for watching. Bye.